Coach. Thanks. CA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Barkevious Mingo in that time on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. He's got a first down and more past the 30. He's at the 50, the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 83 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
I'll be up right now.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Morgan Burnett, that time gets home for the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Let's go.
They begin this drive with Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give, right side. Carson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Watch the pass. 14.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught. Block it. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Yo. Check. Gun.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Slam. Check 26.
Here's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
Don't look at the receiving guys, though. I thought one of the receivers was at least like 80.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
It was really just Mike Evans and
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Mayfield now. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
56.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 18. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's brought down. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Thank you enough for that trade.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here.
Hey, I'm glad I didn't get that damn defensive tackle up because my man's be getting tired and he having to take his spot. And all because I don't want him to get hurt. But Chubbs and Odell was happy with that game, though.
Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive.
Chubb had 160 yards.
They need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me.
Yeah, Chubb had 160 yards, bro. Odell had a touchdown.
Avery has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Odell had damn near 100 yards.
2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
The Patriots fired me, so I'm showing these Browns that I got some. That, you know what I'm saying?
Completes it to Dixon.
Yeah.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Hey, yo, Snook, I paid Derrick Henry $40 million.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
You back alone?
Yes, sir.
I ain't even talking about him. I mean, even with him. I got some other
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hey, 0. 56 to Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Defensive player, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I got 3 for 1.
36 power.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. This one from 48 yards away.
Yeah, overall 74.
And Myers able to knock it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go double count right here, double count. 56. Mike's 56.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, Glory and Bite.
We got to step it up. 56 is the Mike.
Now it's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he is brought down,
Metcalf.
before reaching the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Let him know, let him know. Watch safety creep, watch safety. Check. Safety's creeping. Hey, switch gears. Hey, alert. Front left. Alert.
From the gun, Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Are you like Kyler Murray?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Carson. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. They run again with Carson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They come up in an offset eye. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah. Just not start.
92 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Good job right there.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And Dixon has it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also
I keep doing this
first
dumb
down.
shit, man.
Still in
This
search
nigga
of
gotta
their first
think about
touchdown
making
of
this
the game,
nigga a
but they're on the move.
superstar.
First and 10. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Wilson now to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Now Wilson to throw on third down. Forced out to his left. And that is caught.
What?
What a grab at the 8.
He caught
They're
that?
able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Watch the run. They're running it. Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. What? 190. Check 56. Go. Tempo.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Moore, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And oh, it's blocked. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Hey.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He'll have another first down and more. And down to the 28-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg, letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down. Switch. Go. Took right.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
56, right there, 56. Look left. Go. Mike's 56. You ain't going to
Ryan, go in there.
1st and 10, it's Wilson.
I'm talking. Why are you asking me questions? Hey.
Trying to improvise. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
This is Hunt. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Go ahead, Trey. He ran to the car.
Kareem Hunt. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running backward?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Yes, that nigga Metcalf injured. Pussy, you been using that nigga all game. Motherfucker.
Check on his status when we get back.
Hey, Bone, Axe, let's go to that place we just had.
56.
On 1st down, Wilson dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
How this nigga will return soon off a foot concussion?
Come on,
Throwing again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Christian Kirksey. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Gun. He's coming to you. Hey.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Alert. 56, Mike 56. Watch
Wilson throwing again. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
36 power.
Again, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Jannard Avery. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Put something down at the bottom. Something like that.
And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jannard Avery, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Third and long, it's Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go, let's go.
Get it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got 300 yards rushing this game and 300 yards passing this game. Yeah. I just moved Jannar Avery up to superstar.
Check out grind. Bone, me, you, and Ash took care of business.
Yeah. Y'all on the duty yet? Y'all can send me one too, yo.